First of all, I want you two kids to know this is a safe space, okay? Feel free to express yourselves. Don't be afraid. I sense there's an enabler here, but we'll get to that.
Big shadows cast by screens so bright. Master of the TDS takes up the fight. With the riding raven by his side. They stand together, no need to hide. Together they'll rise, see the vision through. No battle too fierce, no force too strong. They'll push ahead, they'll right the wrong. Asylum seekers weave their spells. Free your mind from hollow shells. Break through the monotony and find the truth that will set you free. Break the algorithmic spell. Guiding souls through hollow hell. Therapy sessions by candlelight. Gothic Therapy won't give up the fight. Shadows and light, equal partners, black and white. Two halves, one soul, they will take the leap. Awakening minds from relentless sleep. No compromise, they'll never crack. They fight for what's real, they won't turn back. They'll speak the words that others fear. Standing strong, they persevere. Break the algorithmic spell. Guiding souls through hollow hell. Therapy sessions by candlelight. Gothic Therapy won't give up the fight. Two minds, one cause, a Gothic team to cut through the lies. Plant the seed, they face the dark. Hand in hand, they fight through life to understand. Break the algorithmic spell. Guiding souls through hollow hell. Therapy sessions by candlelight. Gothic Therapy won't give up the fight. All right, listen up, you bunch of lost souls and weirdos. It's showtime. You want to survive in this world of pop culture chaos? Well, here's the secret. You got to hit that subscribe button over on Gothic Therapy's YouTube channel. Yeah, that's right. Do it or I'll come knocking, and trust me, you don't want me as a house guest. Don't be shy. Whack that button like you're slamming the door of your in-laws. And hey, hit the bell too, or I'll be haunting your dreams. Catch you on the other side, baby.
In the heart of chaos where agendas collide, master of the TDS, Raven stands side by side. Exploring the madness, we uncover the proof. With sharp wit and insight, we're the voice of the truth. Welcome to Psycho-Synopsis, the dark side of the truth. Dive deep into the madness you cannot refute. Escape as in the asylum, come free your mind. Crazy or not, let us be your guide. Diving into the shadows where secrets reside. We'll tear down the facade of culture's villains can't hide. Wild theories and whispers in the dark. Join us on this journey, reignite the spark. So tune in and listen, let's spark the debate. With Master Lighting Raven, your salvation awaits.
Welcome, seekers of the asylum,
For those searching for salvation,
or embracing the insane.
you've come to the right place. Good evening, everybody.
So, this is actually the last Psycho-Synopsis of the year, guys.
Woo! 20 episodes of our live show.
Yeah,
Going pretty well
20
so far.
episodes.
I'd say it's going pretty well.
Also, a happy 5th night of Hanukkah for
Yes.
those who celebrate, and those who do not celebrate. We still love you. Don't worry. Well, we have a packed show for you guys today because, we decided to cover something a little bit more positive, I guess. We're going to start off with. We're not actually going to be doing we're going to be doing game therapy today, but we're not going to be doing media therapy, and we're going to be doing game therapy at the end, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be covering a new game that Sweet Baby Inc. is working on. And when I say a new game, it is a new game. And the worst part about it is that it's actually put out by a kind of major publisher.
Mm-hmm. That's the scary part. The sad
Put it
part,
this way.
really.
Put it this way. It's a bad day when you know the team behind it, like you've heard of them, and you know the publisher. That's not good. And it's got some interesting content that I think we're gonna have to give like a disclaimer about it, because we are gonna go over. There's a bunch of things to go over with it, so we're gonna go over kind of all of that. We're saving it for our last topic, not to bait people to stay, but because there's a lot to cover on it, and we want to give it enough time where you don't have to feel like we're rushing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we made it our second topic like usual, the problem would be is we'd kind of feel like we need to rush to get to our last topic. So it's better to get the other two topics out of the way and then give it's all the time that we need, because there are multiple websites we're going to look at and a bunch of other things as well. So it is going to be pretty packed. And it's, as I said, this game, put it this way, it's a weird game. It has to be involvement, big publisher, big name behind it, and it also has an ARG, which is really weird. So we're gonna look at all of that, I guess, to some degree. It doesn't fill me with confidence, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, last Psycho-Synopsis of 2024. Next time we see you guys on stream, we will be at 2025.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that's about it. Was there anything else you wanted to bring up?
I wanted to mention that people on Twitter have been asking us constantly if we've seen Nosferatu and if we're going to review it. The answer at the moment is no. We will see it when we want to see it. And
when we have time.
Yeah, and people telling us, go watch it, go watch it, go watch it. Even if we do and we put out a review, everyone else makes reviews. No one's going to watch ours. Every time we do reviews videos, they do terribly.
Well, to kind of explain, as a kind of add on to what you're saying, it's not that we don't like doing reviews. We do. But we've had, for example, we rushed out and we got into a screening for Beetlejuice 2. Or Beetlejuice. And when we did do a review of it, we got it up like the same night, which involves staying up late and whatever. And it didn't do very well. Not that that's your guys' fault, but we're not going to like rush to the theater to be the first to review something if we know it's just not going to, it's not worth the effort. We will get to it. We will review it. We will probably at some point cover it. But right now, we're just not going to talk about it right now. Just because it's just not something we're going to rush out to see, because we just don't have the time right now, honestly.
Yeah. I do want to see it, but like I just said, we'll see it when we get to it, not when everyone tells us to.
Yeah. Also, for the first time ever, we are on Odyssey as well as Twitter and /X. We're on Odyssey as well. People keep telling us to do alt tech. We figured out how to do it. So look, we're on alt tech now. You happy?
Yes, we're on Odyssey. Everyone says, do Rumble, do Rumble, do Rumble. It's like everyone forgot that Odyssey exists.
And also, to be fair, Rumble, I would have to go through and upload every single video that we've already done. And I'd have the huge backlog. And I just don't want to waste the time doing that. That will just take too long. But with Odyssey, actually, the sync feature disabled itself for a lot of people a couple months ago. But for us, it did not. So basically, we did that, and now it's disabled now. They fixed it for us. I actually had talked with people from Odyssey, and they fixed it for us. But now it's broken, and they're not going to be able to fix it this time because it's Google related. So it actually got all of our videos up until the last week. So I uploaded all the videos and caught us up, and now we're streaming there. So after this, I'll publish the stream there. And if people don't want to support YouTube or want to go support us there, you can. We don't have a huge following there, but it's worth at least doing. It doesn't hurt anything, and it wasn't too difficult to do. I just we needed to clearly we need to look into it a little bit more. It wasn't that difficult to get set up. But yeah. Okay, so I think that's about it. Oh, honey, what is our goal, super chat goal for today?
Super chat goal is another Raven and Master real life couple story.
It involves Ice-T and Raven's birthday and how Ice-T was terrible. There's a story involved there, and if you guys want to hear it, you can send us some super chats. I think there's already been 2, so we've already only 18 away. No pressure, but just in case you guys want to support, there is an incentive to do so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think that's it. Honey, are you going to start the timer so we can jump into our comments?
Yes, 15 minutes or 10?
10.
All right, then. Ready and go.
All right, we have Dragonfire. So I want to mention Russ Williams was the first person here, but his comment is for some reason not showing up the first one. I did see it, but he's going to be the second comment here. But Dragonfire, are those going to be your new avatars? They look nice, but I'm a little torn. I like the beatnik look too. I'm assuming there's a couple comments about this. I'm assuming this is about the avatars in our thumbnail. I guess people haven't realized the secret about our thumbnails. Honey, do you want to explain it?
We make our avatars look like what we're talking about for engagement.
Yes. So
it's
for
also
example,
a lot of fun to do.
For example, when we've covered like Crunchyroll, we made ourselves look like Crunchyroll stuff. Right now, our first topic is My Hero Academia Vigilantes. So we're gonna actually our avatars look like My Hero Academia Vigilantes. So that it's not that we're going to use those as our avatars. We already have VTuber avatars being worked on. Mine is almost finished. Ravens, I don't know the status of because it's been the holidays, and I really don't want to bother the person working on it and want to let them experience and enjoy the holidays, and then I'll touch base with them at the beginning of the new year. So, but no, they're not our new avatars. They're just our avatars on the thumbnail for this week. If you go back and look at our other thumbnails, you'll see it's a pattern. That's what we do.
Yes.
Anime avatars are great, especially the stereo Raven is giving us, says Russ Williams. Shadow Shark Dragon says, oh, those are nice avatars. I wonder if we'll see a model change in the new year. Are we sticking with the OG? Right now, we're sticking with the OG. Hopefully, in the new year, at some point, we will be doing our more VTuber avatars. I think I've showed one in the past on the show.
Yeah, you showed yours.
It's going to be a Tim Burton style claymation kind of style. So it's going to look very similar to what we look like now, but it's going to be well, similar as we can, but it's going to be more like Tim Burton claymation. We're still going to use our regular avatars for pretty much everything else, but we're going to use the VTuber ones for our videos and stuff like that, so people can see us react more and better like that. Okay.
8 more minutes. Go.
The Proctophile with his wrench says, good evening, folks. How's everyone doing tonight? We're doing well.
Quite well.
Adiga Outlaw says, yeah. Servant of God 777. Time for more SBI crazy. Yeah, this is going to be cringe.
You are not ready for this. I want to be.
We're gonna watch the trailer, and it's cringe. Like, I don't know how else to say this. I'm really surprised.
Cringe. Don't insult cringe.
I'm really surprised there's a big developer behind it. I really am, because I would be ashamed. Honestly, it's so bad.
You guys are not prepared for what's coming.
Mermelade says, "Hey guys, hey to you."
Hello.
Griffin Turbo says, "Hey yo everyone, hey yo to you as well." The Great One is here with his wrench. Good evening. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Paladin Demo says hello. Hello.
Hi.
Ashes says, "Hello, everyone. I hope this night finds you well and in good spirits. Remember, if nothing else, you're among family and friends here, and you're valued and loved. Take care." Yes, I agree.
Aw.
Let's see. Asian Swordmaster one says, "Hey, everyone. Hey to you."
Hi.
Foot Potter Decker Miller says, "Hello, hello." The best Remy says, "Evening, evening."
Good evening.
Skyfire 85 says, "The best part of Sunday. Hello, everyone." Wow, that's high praise.
Yay! The best part of a
I
Sunday.
honestly wouldn't call this the best part of Sunday, but I mean, it's fun. But
What is the best part of Sunday?
no work.
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not working, so I get to do what I want.
That's
Okay.
true. That's true.
Man Squatch says, "Hello, hello."
Hello.
The best Remy says, "Squatch." 3M5000 says, "Hey to you."
Hi.
Chris Styles says, "Hi, Master Raven. Hope you had a fantastic birthday dinner last Sunday." We did. It was great.
Delicious.
It was really nice. They did a really good job with the food. It was great. Griffin of Might says, "Happy Hanukkah." Yep, happy Hanukkah, 5th night.
Thank you.
This theme needs a klezmer version. I don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
I have no clue. It's been 20 live shows already. Yeah, it's crazy.
I know.
It's a nude game. No, it's not a nude game, but it's very LGBTQ plus, and not that that's a bad thing. I mean, people have it in their games, and it's their niche. But this is a bit. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
You have to see it. To
I
understand
would say it does have some not safe for work elements.
According to the Steam page, it's actually only light suggestive sexual themes.
What we found is the opposite of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know in what universe where there's a GIF of some animated avatar.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
No, I'm gonna spoil it. Some animated avatar zoomed up on its butt while it's wearing shorts that it's twerking into the camera, and when you click it, it takes you to the Steam page. I mean, that's not safe for work for me. I mean, yes, they're wearing pants, but like, what the hell?
Wait, there were pants on that thing? I thought it was
think
skin.
I don't know. I'm not like examining it. No, thank you. The Dark Lord says hello. Hello.
Hi.
Silvar Ogre says happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah.
Thank
Jose
you.
Taco waves with his French and says sup.
Hi.
Putting the Jag Gedden says putting the highlight speaker first, commendable. Yeah, I guess that's kind of an idea. Lord of Reese says, hope you've been having a great holiday, you two. I finally got fed up with the stuff, so I'm gonna make my own game with waifus and actual fun. Oh, really? You gotta let us know when you do make one. We'll take a look at it. Obviously. Let's see what else. Bossus Solis says, hail to you.
Hello.
Robert McDar says, hope you have a great new year. You as well.
Thank you.
Huh?
If TDS has to... Nope. Not gonna read that.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Frankly, I don't want to know.
Hey guys, what's going on? Hey memes,
Hey,
nice to see you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Nekataro says, hey, hi, hello, chat.
Nekaro.
Nekaro. I'm terrible with this. I'm gonna ruin all your names. I'm making this very
in the
clear.
Name.
I am going to ruin every single name, and it is my job. Okay? If I don't ruin a name, there's a problem. But they say, hi, hello, chat. Hope everyone had a great holiday. Oh, it's a style of Jewish music. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Never heard of it.
The Jizz says, hi guys, it's been a rough half of a year for me. You guys helped me laugh in a shenanigan, humbled way. Thank you again. Oh,
you're
glad we're
welcome.
able to help.
You're welcome then.
It's been a rough year. Yeah, it's not been an easy year, but looking forward to the new year and hopefully things will be better. That's what we all can
New
hope
Year
for.
New Year on the secular calendar. Our New Year's was months ago.
Yeah. How the hell are we getting a Black They Them Harry Osborn and a Spider-Man cartoon before the release of GTA 6? So people are saying it's they them, and there's no indication that that's the case. it would not surprise me if it was, but until we know for certain, I'm not going to like say what my thoughts are on the they them part. I will say that like I expected them to race swap things. It's just a thing now. So I mean, obviously, I'm not going to watch the show. I wasn't going to watch it because the fact that they said Spider-Man was an influencer, and that was it. And having Spider-Man go, please make sure to like and subscribe. Like I'm out. Bye.
You think?
No,
So dumb.
thank you.
It's so dumb.
How's your eye, Master? It's doing okay. It's not. I went in for a follow-up. It's doing. They said it's healing well. The only issue is it takes a couple months for it to go back to kind of normal. So it's fine. I'm seeing pretty okay, enough to drive, enough to do whatever. But it's still a tiny bit blurry. So it's not fully back to normal, and I'm doing eye drops, but there's been no pain or anything like that. And the best part was what's it called? The best part was that this Shabbos I could actually read. Last Shabbos I couldn't read because my eye kept getting dry and irritated. The Shabbos I could. There was some like in and out focus from that eye, but it's normal. It's apparently going to get better as, time goes by. So, and then obviously my eyesight will change and they'll get me new glasses and it should be fine. So, but thanks for asking. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's about it.
Then there's 20 seconds left on this timer. So after that, there's just super chats, I think.
Okay, so let's get into the super chats then.
Yes.
We have a super chat from Pickleman. I saw your comment, but I wanted to read your super chat. Pickleman for $2 says, "Take it away, Hatman and Bird Lady."
We shall.
We shall. Stephen Potts for $2 says, "Hello, finally managed to catch y'all live. Well, thank you for being here.
Mm-hmm.
Glad we could catch you." That sounded weirder than I wanted it to. Moving on. The Proctophiles for $2 says, "If it's as cute as the last story I'm in." It is. It's kind of interesting. I think it's more. Is it cute, honey? I don't know if it's cute.
I would say it's more funny than cute.
Maybe. Mailer D3 for $1.99 says, "Did they leave the soapy water in the glass?" No, it was. It probably would have tasted better, to be honest. But actually, I realized. Hold on, I do not have the stream elements bot in our chat, at least as far as I know. Go in the chat. Let's see. Is anybody watching on Odyssey? 1. If anybody who tells us that we should use alt tech, you're all liars. I'm just saying. I'm totally kidding. It's fine. I'm just saying, like, people are like, do alt tech, I'll watch. They don't. It's totally fine. I'm not blaming or shaming anybody. It's more of a funny thing. Okay, I think we're good on that. We're going to get into our first topic. And then, as I said, we have the Sweet Baby Ink one. I know some people are here specifically for that one. That will be the last topic, just so we have enough time to cover it as much as we want, because we're going to get to the other 2 topics. And then we are also going to be combining Game Therapy, which is a segment where we normally react to like a game trailer or a game clip. We're going to be combining it with that topic, and we're going to be reacting to the trailer for the game, which is a neon-fueled nightmare. Honestly, that's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Am I wrong? Is that not what it looks like? Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
I've seen it multiple times, and quite frankly, I wish I never did.
Everyone, let me put it this way. We have lived to see man-made horrors beyond our comprehension.
I knew you'd work that in somehow.
Can you blame me? It's literally the truth.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into our first topic here. I'm getting up the blue screen.
Oh, right. There we go.
All right. We'll get into our first topic right now. In Vigilantes, a new tale will rise.
As heroes step up to fight in disguise.
With Crawler, Popstep, and Knuckle Duster near.
Their anime debuts in the coming year.
Yeah. So we are getting a My Hero Academia spin-off. It's an anime spin-off. Well, it's a spin-off of the main manga, story, and it is actually people are have a little bit of a sour taste in their mouths with My Hero Academia. We have not finished it yet, but we have been told that the ending is lackluster and kind of rushed.
Mm-hmm. But we have read the Vigilantes manga, and it's technically a prequel to
In some ways.
Yeah, because it explains a story that was mentioned in passing during the overhaul story arc, and basically this is that story that was mentioned, and so far it's pretty good.
But it's actually quite good. If you like My Hero Academia and you were like upset about the ending or whatever, this won't disappoint you. I haven't read the whole spin-off manga. I'm sure there's more to it that we haven't gotten to yet, but it's actually quite a good story, and the characters are likable, and it's a bit different, but it does fill in some holes in the My Hero Academia universe or the actual show. So if you want to know more about like All Might or the Hero Killer Stain and a bunch of other things that you get hinted to in the main, anime, this one actually kind of like really fills in the gaps, and it's a great story. It's a great story on its own.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really good.
Yes, very much so. And Master was literally saying, as we were reading the manga, watch how this gets its own anime. And
I knew it would.
Yeah, and then lo and behold, maybe a week, 2 weeks later, the anime gets announced.
I knew it would because they only have one season left of My Hero Academia, the anime, and of course they're milking it to some degree, which is kind of normal. But this is going to come out, and it makes sense because I figured, okay, they're going to be done with that, and this is a decent story, so they're going to go with this because they can. So I'm interested to see how they adapt this. It looks good. I'm open to watching this. I'm always interested in more anime, and I will tell you, reading the manga, it's good. It's good. Okay, like it's solid. It's not like we threw something together so we can have more. No, it's like a solid thing.
It's pretty. It's pretty well thought out.
And it really fleshes out a bunch of the characters like Eraserhead and Midnight and a bunch of other things. And if you know what happens to them in the main story, this really fills in and fleshes out their characters in a way that really makes them a lot more relatable, and it's really good. It's really good. It's worth reading the manga at the very least, but I have a feeling this show will be received very well. Obviously, the final arc of My Hero Academia is going to get mixed reviews, probably because some people were not very happy about it. But to be fair, you have to ask yourself at a certain point, like, was there ever going to be a way that they ended it where it was okay?
Probably not. I just hope it doesn't end up getting the Game of Thrones treatment,
It probably won't. I don't think that's the case. I haven't heard great things about it. So I mean, I'm hesitant. I'm worried about the ending. I'll like it no matter what, and I understood why they had to rush it because of the health of the author. But I think these people who rush out manga should take time. Like, give us one new one a month. I know that sounds terrible. It's terrible work ethic, but like, do it so you can keep yourself in good health. I don't want to like run you out, Like,
yeah.
Like, the best example is the Berserk, creator, how he passed away, before he could finish it. Like, I get why they did it. They're pushing it to kind of get it done and whatever. But like, obviously some people were disappointed, but you won't be disappointed by this. It has, put it this way. I rarely will say I like fully endorse something. I fully endorse this manga. It's really good.
Yeah. But I think for you, honey, you're just hoping that My Hero Academia, the anime, doesn't end up like Deltora Quest.
Oh, we're not even going there. The Deltora Quest anime doesn't exist. It's trash. Sorry. It's really good until it's trash. And when it's trash, and then you don't want to watch it anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm thinking you don't want it to end up as. That's all.
All I have to say is this: sorcerers taking luxury food
No.
with all her brood.
That song is so annoying.
It's Team Rocket's blasting off again, but they'll tour request.
Yeah, that song is too
Yeah.
catchy, and I can never
Let's
get it out
let's
of
hope
my head.
nothing ever comes to that, because I hate that with a passion.
More than Wicked?
No, Wicked kind of wins.
Fair.
All right. I think we're
That's
good with that.
I'm gonna come out to your end to grab a mint.
Okay. Let me see. You could have turned off your screen first, honey. Now you're gonna get shot into the mic. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Hi.
There she goes.
You enabled it.
No, I knew you were gonna do it regardless, so I just allowed you to do it. I guess that kind of is enabling, but sure.
Uh-huh.
It's a bit different. Somewhat.
Nope, it's enabling.
Jag Jen says, heck yes, I was following this manga from start to finish. We haven't finished yet, but it's good. Asian Swordmaster didn't finish My Hero Academia either. Yeah, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. They've obviously stretched it out a little bit, and they kind of had to. I get it, but like, I wish they would have just not done it. I'm excited. I love the manga. Grandpa Knuckle is my favorite. Knuckle Duster's great. Also, tons of original origin stuff for Eraserhead. Yep, true.
Mm-hmm.
Stain originally looked like a SMT character until Knuckle Duster broke his face. Yeah, it's true. Swift -1 says hello.
Hi.
Del Toro Quest deep cut. Yep. I was more of a Digimon guy. Yeah. Master, I will tell you what my cousin tell my cousin. Search your feelings. It doesn't exist. You know it to be true. And Pickle Man says Wicket is my least favorite Ewok.
The Ewoks have names?
Yep. All I know is that there better be a Jawa somewhere who's named Boudini. Boudini. Oh, and we got a $1 super chat from Stephen Potts. Said nothing. Thank you.
Thank you for your silence.
Appreciate that. I think we're good now. Yes, they all have names. Uh-oh. We have a
Oh, the
noisy
bird.
birdie.
The birdie.
Birdie. No noises.
Buffer.
You'll be
Buffer,
okay.
stop screeching. Buffer, no screeching. Buffer, no screeching.
What are you trying to imitate Dora the Explorer now?
You've done it before.
Off
Haven't you?
stream.
Oh, oops. My bad.
Haha. Hi.
Oh well.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. I think we're good now. We'll move on to our next topic. We're moving through because we're gonna have a lot to say about this Sweet Baby Ink one.
Oh my god.
So let's get on to the next topic. If anybody's here for Sweet Baby Ink, we're gonna get to it pretty quick. Okay, so this is gonna be the last.
How many people are watching right now?
Currently 62. So
That's not bad.
and let's see how many are watching on Odyssey. 2.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say still 1.
Wow, 2. They've multiplied.
Da, da,
Okay.
da.
But yeah, okay. I think we're good. Let's go on to the next topic, and then we'll go on to the Sweet Baby Ink one. We were moving pretty quickly because there's not much else to talk about. We could do media therapy, but I'd prefer to just get into the Sweet Baby Ink
yeah.
stuff. I think
Also,
that's
we
gonna
just
be
got a
lot.
super chat.
We did. Let me check. We got a super chat from Proctor File for $2. Don't worry, we can't hear the bird. You can't?
Really?
That's a
I
new
heard
one.
him in my headphones.
Raven hasn't seen the Ewok live action movies or cartoon. We both haven't.
No.
And
Nope.
there's a good reason.
Is it the same reason for every other movie we haven't seen?
No, it's because I didn't want to. There's a difference.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay. All right, let's get into our next topic right now. Sony's CEO blamed the press for the fall.
Saying Madam Web wasn't bad at all.
But with Spider-Man-less spin-offs falling apart,
Their strategy's failure was clear from the start. No frickin' duh.
and if you see on the right, it says, it's the Sony CEO going, are Madam Web and Craven terrible movies? No, it's the critics who are wrong.
Why are these people so stupid?
I will say, I gotta give him a little credit, okay? He didn't
Mhm.
blame the fans, which to be fair, the fans didn't like the stuff either. But he's like,
But fans are also technically critics.
to some degree, but like he specifically said the mainstream media brutalized it and ripped them apart, and they're all good movies that I don't know why. Dude, you're literally
They're
leaving.
delusional.
Okay?
The guy's delusional, is what he is.
He's like crying about how Madam Web did well on Netflix, and it's like everybody talks about how it's a meme. There is literally nothing of value in the movie.
Not at all. Except Sydney Sweeney, because it launched her career.
Yes, and it, you know what launched her career? Making fun of the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like maybe people like making more fun of your movies than they actually do. And yes, Venom did do okay. And yes, there were some heavy criticisms leveled at Venom and stuff like that. But honestly, a lot of these movies, the secret is not that you need to reboot them or that it was the mean bad critics or the mean fans. It was that they were not good.
And also because they didn't have Spider-Man.
Yeah, and here's the craziest part. They could have had Spider-Man.
It literally could have been Spider-Man fighting the villains, but from the villains' point of view. Why didn't they do that? If they're doing all of this to keep the licensing for Spider-Man movies, why not have Spider-Man in said movies?
Or
Seriously, where's the logic here?
Or focus on a different Spider-Man. Ben Reilly, Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Man Noir, do those kinds of things. But also the fact that they were able...
Kane, or Spider-Woman, or hell, any of the others. For all we know, seriously, they could even do a Miles Morales one if they wanted.
They're planning to. But the thing is, like, this is a ridiculous thing. There is no need to make these movies. If you could put Spider-Man in them, why wouldn't you? Even having a cameo would have gotten people invested. And I saw something online that I wanted to call out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
People said the downfall of the Sony Spider-Man, Spider-Man-less universe was Morbius. And based on their information they gave, I actually tend to agree. It's going to sound crazy. Yes, the movies didn't need to be made to begin with, but the Venom ones were doing well. The Morbius one failed for really broke people because of that one image in the trailer that showed Spider-Man painted on the wall with murderer over it. Do you remember that?
Now that you mention it, yes, I do.
That was in the trailer. They clickbaited that it was in the actual universe of Marvel, and then it wasn't. They removed it for the movie.
Why? That's so stupid.
You literally clickbaited that Morbius would be set within the actual MCU because you had Spider-Man and Murderer, and then you removed that entire part from the movie, or you painted it over because you weren't allowed to do that. But because you put that out there, a lot of people got very hyped for it because of the connections. And that's one of the main reasons why it became, not just because it was a bad movie, became a meme because you guys literally clickbaited. And you did the same thing for Venom. You did the same thing for Venom. Oh, he's in the MCU. Oops, now he's not.
Idiots.
Like, come on. This is ridiculous. Like, you guys could have had Spider-Man. It doesn't have to be, it could be Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. You could bring any of them. You could make a new Spider-Man. We don't even have to know who's in the suit.
True. Very true.
It's so ridiculous. And it's just funny because it's like, The reason your movies failed was because you guys are failures. That's the main reason. You guys are failures, and you're like, we're going to rethink this. Here's a thought, okay? Cheaper and easier. Open the trash can, put all the movie ideas you have for the Spider-Verse or whatever into the trash, and get rid of them. And make another Spider-Man movie. What? With Spider-Man?
Seriously, just make a Spider-Man movie. We all know you can. Oh, so why don't you? Oh, wait, because they're dumb.
No, because they wanted to make this whole Spider-Man universe, and here's the thing, no one was ever going to show up for that stuff. It just wasn't going to be a thing. And again, why can't we have, you guys have the rights to Spider-Man. You can do different kinds of movies and experiment, but don't make this kind of trash. Everybody from the first trailer for Kraven told you it was garbage. You know what you should have done? Put it as a tax write-off.
You should have Batgirled it. Should have Batgirled it.
No, they already released a trailer, unlike Batwoman or Batgirl. But
no, fair.
But just get rid of it. Or here's an idea: you guys are doing great with the animated movies. Make more of those.
Oh, they could
make more of those.
But they're not going to because they're dumb, as I said. I don't know what it is with corporates, but they really don't know how to change their approach to things, do they?
No, and they're dumb. This is just dumb. You guys could have had a thriving universe. And here's the thing. You could have done all these villain movies and had Spider-Man be in them and had it be from the villain's perspective. It would have given you a villain verse, but it would have had Spider-Man still be in it.
Spider-Man is literally one of the most popular and marketable comic book characters of all time. Why not utilize that asset?
He's also the linchpin of this universe. You literally didn't even have him show up once.
Idiots.
Actually, that's not true. In Madam Web, I think Peter gets born and they go to call him his name and he gets cut off. So technically Spider-Man is in it, but not really.
Meh. That was a cop-out, I guess.
Here's what I'm going to say. The fact that the CEO is stepping down makes perfect sense, but I don't know why you'd want to make yourself look like a doofus on the way out. I mean, if you wanted to say, please don't hire me anywhere else, that's how you do it.
I suppose. Bye! We are not going to miss you.
Nope.
I think that's a good place to stop.
I agree. Okay, let's get into...
let me get a 10 minutes or 5 minutes for this chat.
5 minutes for those. We're just doing. Eventually, it's going to be pay to win if it gets bigger. I mean, obviously, it seems like we're holding around 50 to 70. I mean,
we hit 9,000 subscribers this month, so maybe by the end of next year we'll be at 10,000. I hope.
I hope so, and I hope we get more people to come watch because we did have 1 week where it got up to like 90. And that was great. And we just haven't had it since then. And it's fine. There's competition and other things going on, and that's cool. But I'd love if we could
streams. We're more entertaining.
It's fine, honey. We'll get there.
Not.
We'll get there.
I want to get there now.
We'll get there.
Okay, I'm starting the timer. 3, 2, 1, go.
That was a hell of a temper tantrum he had about those terrible movies. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Madam Web was absolutely horrific.
And hilarious.
All movies do well on Netflix because people who use it as a replacement for audiobooks. That's true.
Huh. Didn't think of it that way.
Sydney Sweeney is gorgeous. Also, those movies got on my nerves too. I was going to say there were two good things in Madam Web. Both were in Sydney Sweeney's shirt.
Hey, she knows it and she's proud of it. I'll give her that.
Silk? I'm not a fan of Silk, to be honest. I think the character
she's a dumb character. She's a dumb character.
I bet you they could do it well, but they probably wouldn't. That's what you get for messing with the Warriors, Sodi. Yep. Ozzy, a.k.a. Iron Spite. What?
I don't get it.
Spider-Gwen would sell. They'd probably get be a lot of drama. Yeah, because Spider-Gwen's transgender, don't you know? The colors and the blah, 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 blah.
Sigh.
Morbius could have been interesting, but had they not constantly reshot the movie, Morbius could have been interesting. Was it if people behind it were competent, and clearly they weren't.
And if it didn't have Jared Leto,
As he said, Morbius was terrible as well because who was doing it? Yep. Anonymous Spider-Man would be such an interesting marketing strategy. You're right. It would. Imagine just having a Spider-Man appear and not saying who it was.
Yeah. Not having him ever taking off the mask, just him fighting the villains and always being in costume.
And it would make people would literally try to overanalyze things to figure out who he is.
It
would make a lot of buzz.
It would boost the numbers and significantly just for that.
Yeah. Anti-Venom Flash, that would have been a draw. Maybe. Would trashing any possible future plans be toxic to the environment? I mean, it's already toxic to the movie environment, so.
True.
It's weird the suits always think they know what to do with IPs and never succeed. It's almost like if they listened to the fans, maybe they would. I get people having certain creative visions behind stuff, but this is clearly you got access to a property that sells, and you somehow made it not sell. Like that's just dumb.
It's the opposite of corporate.
I'd rather watch Sharknado. The first one was okay.
Never saw
The
it.
other ones, the fact that there are 4 of them is ridiculous.
I never even saw the first.
I've seen all of them. Don't ask. Jeremy Hughes review. Hey everyone. Hey.
Hello.
Heard the bird that time. I didn't think there was. I know there's there's other stream, but I enjoy you guys. Aw, thank you. I would love to see a Jessica Drew Spider-Man in live action if done right. I'm surprised they haven't used the chameleon that opens the door for the Clone Saga. Hey, honey, do they know?
What we mentioned last time about how there was a chameleon cameo at the end of Kraven?
Yeah, at the end of Kraven, one of the people actually turns into the chameleon. It's the chameleon. It's clearly him, and they were setting him up for the next movie. So there is a live action chameleon. You can see him, and he literally changes in broad daylight in front of people. It's so stupid.
And Marmalade, are we talking about the Clone Saga with Ben Reilly as the Jackal? Because that was a good story.
She didn't know.
You were stream when we mentioned it, weren't you?
It's fine. It happens, but it's funny because it's like they literally like threw it in. And also at the end, don't forget at the end, Kraven puts Null, the symbiote god, on his list of things to hunt.
Which is so stupid. How would he even know that entity exists?
It's so funny.
It's so dumb.
I think that's good. Let's go to super chats. We have a Proctofile for $2. Are there levels of delusion because he's max level? Yeah. Look, I get not wanting to badmouth your studio on the way out, but like you didn't have to pretend that they were good. You could have just said like we could have done better, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Leo Fisher for $20. Madam Web was so great. The red carpet photos were downloaded more than the movie.
That is true. Sydney Sweeney is quite attractive.
What are we gonna give him? Give him here. We'll give him this one.
You get a DeLorean. Congratulations.
You too can get stuff if you spend a certain amount. Not that it's an incentive, it's just for fun. This is just for $1, $1.99 between Sony and Warner. It's a race to dumbest comp. Yeah, I will say though, it's just like it's so sad because the movies could have been great. They could have, and it really pisses me off that they're not. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's time, guys. So if anybody was here for Sweet Baby Inc. or anybody wants to be here for Sweet Baby Inc., you should probably be here now because...
Yeah, if you know anybody who wants to be here, the Sweet Baby Inc. news, go get them and tell them we're starting. And also tell them to be prepared because you guys are not ready for this.
I have to make a disclaimer, okay? What you are about to see includes graphic content, or it will, okay? And if that's the if I got to make that clear, it's not as bad. Like there's nothing like super terrible, but it's not pleasant.
I would definitely say it counts as not safe for work. So definitely put it behind an age restriction or something. This may get our stream demonetized.
No, the part that's actually in a blog. Don't ask. We're gonna go over the whole thing. Proctor Valve for $2. Halfway there, boys. Let's end 2024 on a win. Thank you. And Servant of God 777. Sony also owns Crunchyroll. Looked it up. Crazy. Thank you so much. Okay.
Mhm.
So here's what we're gonna do, honey. I think we just play the trailer.
And then go into everything else.
We're not gonna make a video going over the trailer. We're just gonna show it to people here. And then we're gonna go into the actual game itself, okay?
Okay. Do we want to wait a few minutes for people to show up, or
if people show up, they do. They don't, they don't. We're not waiting for them.
yeah, we probably shouldn't. The longer we take to actually get to it, the more
or
we
you
have
know
to
what? You
drown
know
in
what?
the
Maybe we
horror of anticipation.
You know what? Actually, let's go into what we have first, and then we'll go into the trailer. Because otherwise, we won't give any context, and it will kind of be weird.
So basically, do our rhyme.
Yeah, we'll do our rhyme first, but we have one more super chat from Stephen Pott for $2, chipping in to hear the tea about the tea. Thank you. But yeah, we're gonna go into we'll go into the into our rhyme and stuff first, and then we will get to watch the trailer afterwards. So before we go into the other stuff, because there's a bunch of other stuff. It's probably enough for 2 videos if I actually wanted to make on it, but I'm gonna try to make at least one.
With that, be afraid. Be very afraid.
All right, guys.
Here we go.
Here we go. In the Crush House, drama and fame collide.
Where secrets are kept, but the truth can't hide.
With Sweet Baby Inc. secretly running the show.
Their influence spreads more than you know.
Yeah. So, the game is called The Crush House. And honey, do you want to read the description of what the Crush House aims to be?
Is that right under the Crush House picture at the left side? All right. The Crush House. Film and produce 1999's hottest reality TV show, The Crush House. Select a crush-worthy cast, satisfy voracious audiences, and keep the show on air to uncover the sinister secrets behind this darkly comic thirst-person shooter.
And it is being worked on by a member of Sweet Baby Inc. Now, I want to make very clear, do not go harass this person. Do not message them. Do not bother them. They are doing their job. If you want to have a problem with it, have a problem with Sweet Baby Inc. and have a problem with the people allowing this to happen. Don't go after her or her family or whatever pronoun they use.
We do not want anyone going after the individual people involved. You want to go after the companies, that's fine. You can go after companies, but never, ever, ever, ever go after the individual people. We will not be happy if you do.
Unless they put themselves out there. If they put themselves out there and attack people, then it's fair game. It's a different story. But this is Maxine Sophia Wolf. They are trans. And they posted, working on the narrative design for this wild game alongside so many talented people was such a joy. And the biggest problem with this is, obviously, Maxine is Sweet Baby Inc. She's full-time, or he, she. I don't know what pronouns they're going to have, and I really don't care.
We can go with it.
Okay. They work for Sweet Baby Inc. full-time, and the thing is, there's another former Sweet Baby Inc. member on the project as well, who's also trans. They're just a bunch of trans people. I really don't know why. And I'm not judging, just saying I think it's weird for me. But the biggest problem is not the game itself. Well, the game itself is a problem, but the problem here is people involved with it. The developer of this game is Nuriel Ltd. Now, honey, why would people know of the name Nuriel Ltd?
Because they made a very popular game at the moment. I forget which. Was it called
It
the
is
Lamb?
called Reigns.
No, you're right. It was Reigns. The Reigns franchise.
If you guys have heard of Reigns, Your Majesty, Reigns Game of Thrones, Reigns Beyond, Reigns Three Kingdoms, Nuriel Ltd. is behind that game.
Yep.
But the worst part, by far,
Is the
and
publisher.
I really hate to say this, guys, because I love some of their games, and I really hate this. It is being published by Devolver Digital Inc.
Who they published Cult of the Lamb.
Yes, you may know of them from Cult of the Lamb, Wizard with a Gun, a bunch of other games, and they are the publisher. I want to make that very clear because they may not know what they're getting into. Nuriel Ltd. Are the people who hired these people to work on the narrative for the game. Okay? So this is 100% Sweet Baby Inc. And it is clearly like Sweet Baby Inc. There's no doubt that it is.
Yeah. The
And-
publisher, being Devolver Digital, though, is a cause for concern because they have made some popular games, like, for instance, Cult of the Lamb, which is incredible and adorable. But this is going to put a dent in their record, for sure.
Yes. So I want to make very clear. We do not know if Devolver Digital is involved with them directly. Okay? We don't know because they're a publisher. They publish a lot of games. Okay? But Nuriel Ltd. is definitely involved with Sweet Baby Inc. 100%. It is literally listed there, and they literally told us themselves. And literally, it is being published by Devolver Digital. I freaked out after seeing this. So what did I do? I immediately started researching every other game that has come out in the past couple bit from Devolver Digital. And as far as I can determine, there are no other games for now that have Sweet Baby Inc. involvement in them.
But that they have one at all is cause for concern.
Yeah, but this is Devolver Digital. This ain't some obscure game. This is a Devolver Digital game, or published game, and it's concerning because honestly, I love Cult of the Lamb. I love some of the games they've made, and this is concerning to me. I'm not going to say that they literally did this knowingly. I don't know. But if they do know, it's bad. If they don't know, they need to know. And again, I have some of the Reigns games. I like them. So the fact that they're involved with Sweet Baby Inc. worries me. Now, the game itself is another whole bag of worms. It is... I don't even know how to describe it to you guys. I really don't. So we're not going to describe it. We're going to show it. We're going to show you a trailer.
Brace yourselves. You're not ready for this.
I honestly don't know how else to tell you guys this, but even if Sweet Baby Inc. wasn't involved in this game, I would be very hesitant to have this in my portfolio, let's just say, because it's weird.
Horrifying.
So yeah. All right.
Brace yourselves.
Sunny,
bleach.
sexy Malibu. The year 2000 is knocking on the door, and the hottest reality TV show this side of the millennium is heating up. A new crop of sassy singles are mingling in the iconic mansion together. But can they get along, or will the crush become a clash?
Jay, what were you doing all night? It doesn't matter. Move your butt. The cast are coming in, and you have a show to make. Grab the camera and get upstairs. Listen, the network loves your picks for the season, but we're still under pressure, so make sure you capture both drama and romance. Okay, so things are already heating up, for better or for worse, so be sure to film anything that's gonna keep those ratings popping. The spicier, the better. The fans want those wild moments, so film those big fights, big emotions, and make everyone happy. And Jay, remember the network's #1 rule. No matter what happens, never speak to the cast. Just stick to the show, focus on your job, and don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Is this cast popular enough to go down the success slide, or will they have their hearts crushed into obscurity? Tune in, turn it up, and join the party in the Crush House.
Yeah.
It gets worse from here.
You think that we're done, guys? I wish we were done. I wish
We're
we were
not
done.
even close. Not even close to done.
Because they have a blog site that they made to look like the game, okay? To look like it was from the game. And it is the most cringe thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I've saying this is probably worse than the Bowser thing. Like, it's bad. It's real bad.
Yeah, it's worse than Bowser for sure.
Yeah. Enjoy. We had to see it, so do you.
You have been warned.
Welcome to the Fizz, the hottest gossip from the Crush House. And let's not forget, guys, what makes you happy? What makes you want to click this game? Click Hotties TV. Check out now. Yes, totally things I want in my game. Also, there's weird advertisements and everything you need to know about the Crush House. Conspiracy theorists are foaming at the mouth over the Crush House's bizarre season final.
Finale.
21 questions with Alex, the Crush House's adorable surfer stud. Are strategically placed statues brainwashing the Crush House cast? Before the crush, the scandalous secret past of Priscilla, Daya, and Coco. Sexy, obscene, and just a little unhinged. An exclusive interview with Ayo, star of the Crush House. Fists Fly, a secret makeout session. Everything else that happened on the Crush House tonight. Wine moms and butt guys agree. Emil's booty is a national treasure. One episode in the Crush House is already so WTF. But keep in mind, this is literally on their page. And here's the worst thing. You can see there's a hand here. If I click this, it'll take me to the Steam page. I kid you not. If you click Hotties TV, connect now, it will take you to the Steam page. The Steam page for the game.
Oh, and let's not forget the video they have there of the person making hot dog milk.
Yeah, I don't know if that's here.
It's certainly not kosher. In more ways than one.
I was feeling craving dog milk from hit first-person shooter and TV show The Crush House, but I didn't have any in my fridge.
Yeah, guys. Don't you want dog milk? It's a hot dog and milk.
Also a hot dog mixed with milk. That looks so disgusting.
But I didn't have any in my fridge, so I had to make it myself. First, I got a ramekin and added flour and spirit demons. I then gave it a stir and waited patiently for it to form into my dogs. This can take a while, but in the meantime, my kitchen smells amazing. I then have 2 dogs from my recipe, one of which will be chopped and infused into my milk. I chop that dog into large chunks, and then I add it into my cocktail shaker, ready for infusing with the milk. I put aside my garnish dog, and then I say a prayer to the sky cow, who provides me some milk. Once it's in my cocktail shaker, I give it a good shake, and then I go grab my martini glass, which is ready to be dog milked. I pour in my infusion, which by the way smells fantastic, before garnishing with the dog I set aside, ready to slurp freely. Enjoy. Okay, I think I'm done.
No. You gotta drink milk.
I've got to drink the milk.
Well, of course you gotta drink the milk. Drink the milk.
There is absolutely no way I'm drinking this milk.
You can't go to. You gotta drink the milk.
I'm not. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it. God.
It's really good.
I doubt that.
Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Funny! Ha ha! Dog milk! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha!
I am so glad we keep kosher. So we never have to taste something so awful.
Like, I'm going to be honest. I get it. Okay. I get it. It's supposed to be like this big parody of like
Reality TV shows.
reality TV, but this is gross. This is just gross. Like,
Beyond
what
gross.
is this?
It's man-made
Literally,
horrors.
and wait, you think this is stupid? Wait for this. Wait for this. You think this is stupid? It's a full article talking about fake characters saying how much they like another character's butt.
Yep, you heard it here.
The gardening grandma, too, says, I used to think nothing was as sublime as spending a Sunday morning trimming my dogwoods, but that young man's behind has awakened something in me I haven't felt since Watergate.
That's not creepy at all.
Haha, a grandma's thirsting after someone's butt. This is funny. Haha, it should be in a video game. Haha, weird. Haha, ha.
This is the worst marketing strategy I have ever seen in my life.
Oh, but wait, guys, it's not done yet. There's comments and it's a whole website. And again, keep in mind, didn't watch this episode, but here's a math problem for you. Cash, juice plus pool equals clothes off. Hotties TV, connect now. And if I click this,
Are you actually clicking it?
I did. It's loading.
Get that butt out of my face!
Hold on.
I'm being scarred for life here.
I'm moving it. Don't worry. It's out of your face. Here.
Starting today. Prepare.
Yup. Takes you straight to the Steam page. Because we want this. But wait, guys, we're not done yet. You think we're finished. Before the stream, I found out the weird thing. Not only is this a video game, it's an ARG. Don't you guys love it?
Augmented reality game. For those who didn't know.
It is literally an ARG. You can find a comment hinting about it. And then, if you use the Wayback Machine, you can find a version of the site that's a little different.
That's more coded and creepy. Like, creepier than what we just saw.
Here you go, guys. The Fizz latest lies. There's no
There is
hope.
no hope.
Conspiracy theorists. SOS, the lamest TV show, committing crimes against humanity, leech on society. And literally more videos, and of course, a bunch of this.
And
I love this. Beware. Help us. End it all.
Truth revealed.
Here, stud. Here, stud. Don't you want to click this?
You! Hey, you! Yeah, you. Getting hot and active today? Maybe even a little sandy? Well, now it's time to get wet with Crush Juice. That's right. Crush House has released their hot summer drink to common folks just like us. Crush Juice is the gift that keeps on giving. And giving until you get the ultimate slam on your competition.
And remember, the rumors aren't true. Crush Juice won't kill you.
Crush Juice contains carbonated musculus water, bromethazine, glucose juiceus mealy, robososoa, Essentia pedis fungus, Clonus salvia fermenta, guntherine, sodium alexine, and even more dentist extract.
You've seen it in the Crush House. Now you can get Crush Juice yourself. Available in any Circuit City near you.
Wait, guys.
Did anyone else see what his hat said?
I shaved my bush for this.
You did not have to say it out loud.
And they're making it seem like he's dead. This is an ARG, guys. They're literally, not only are they trying to make this a game, they're trying to make this into an ARG. Oh, look, more dog milk.
Ew.
On the NDA though.
Wait, what about an NDA?
Yes.
And the
Hey everybody, it's me, B, your favorite Crush House participant, and I'm here to bring you our sponsor for the day, dog milk. Is it milk? And a classy martini for our suburban mom. It really is just milk and a hot dog, isn't it?
There's vitamins too.
Oh.
Everything except Z, really.
Oh, right.
Just, act like you really like it.
Oh, okay. I don't need to.
You signed the NDA though.
Yes.
And the non-disparagement, right?
Right.
Okay, so we're good. We're
So
good.
we're good?
Yeah, we're good. Go ahead.
But I'm not good.
We're good. There we go.
It's really
Smile, hold it. Perfect. All right, cut.
Haha, dog milk, haha, funny, haha, 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 ha.
No.
Haha, ha, haha, Sweet Baby Inc. garbage trash game, haha, haha, ha. It's also an ARG. Also, it's gonna steal your money, haha.
Make it end. I want off this planet.
Someone is actually saying in the comments that's Kim. It doesn't look like her.
No, it's not. Maybe her cousin or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the game. It's called The Crush House. It's being published by Devolver Digital and being developed by the people who made Reigns. And it's a game where you literally get people to have sexy fun times and then take pictures of them. But it's creepy. It's actually an ARG where you drink dog milk and stuff.
I'm pretty sure even people who don't keep kosher will agree that what we saw with that milk is actually disgusting and a crime against milk.
Yeah. So, hey guys, this is a Sweet Baby Inc. game.
Is anyone surprised? I mean, I know I'm not. It sure looks like something they would make.
I have no words. Oh, but if you guys aren't curious, hey, honey, do you want to read what Maxine's website says in particular, in case people aren't convinced that she's still working or it's still working for Sweet Baby Inc.? Do you want to read what it says?
The about me?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
About me. You can click here to return to the main page. Hello, my name is Maxine Sophia Wolf. I am a 25-year-old transgender writer who writes both fiction as well as interactive fiction. I work as a writer and narrative designer for the narrative development company Sweet Baby Inc.
Done. Like, it mentions it on her LinkedIn. It's LinkedIn, whatever. And literally, it's this game and it's being published. The problem with this game is not the fact that, look, people probably weren't going to play this game to begin with. However, the fact that it's being published by Devolver Digital is concerning.
Uh-huh.
I really, really hope. I looked into a lot of their games. There was nothing. Okay? So I really, really hope that they're not involved with this directly. But even then, Nuriel Ltd made the Reigns games. You may have seen bigger YouTubers play them. Like, they're actual games. Like, they're not bad. They're simple games. They were fun. I have a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're the ones who made this. And this is a game. I want to make something very, very clear, okay?
And what's that?
Honey, did I mention when this game came out?
You did not.
It came out August 9th, guys. It's new.
And it is available on Steam.
It's only a couple months old being out, meaning that Sweet Baby Inc., this is literally, the Maxine posted this 4 months ago. So 4 months. It's been out for 4 months. This is a current, new Sweet Baby Inc. involved game. Literally new. So again, if you thought 6 was just a fluke, this ain't a fluke.
What he said.
Like, I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like, I really I don't know what this game is. I think it's ridiculous. The whole ARG part is really weird. And
am I the only one here who feels scarred for life?
I honestly, guys, I'm just so I'm
done with this planet. I'm done with humanity. I want off this planet. We need a better apocalypse.
I don't have words, guys. And as I said, it's not just this one person, Maxine. Paula is also on it, and Paula was a former Sweet Baby Inc. writer for the game NeoCab. So again, it is all there for anybody to see. So Sweet Baby Inc. detected, but this time I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I wish I never detected it.
Yeah, me too. You're just too good at your research.
I honestly, I'm glad that I found it so we can be whatever, but it's not good, guys. This is ridiculous. And as I said, this is not just some obscure game. This is put out by Devolver Digital. Go look. You can find the trailer on their official YouTube channel, along with all the trailers for Cult of the Lamb or any of the other games they've done.
Unfortunately, he is correct.
I really wish I didn't have to be the bearer of bad news, but this is a Sweet Baby Inc. game that is involved, that is being published by Devolver Digital.
Has been published because the game has been out for 4 months.
Yep. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, guys. I really wish I hadn't detected this, but I did.
You're welcome, and we're sorry. Now go get that bleach and now go get the bleach and the puke buckets. We're all going to need them.
Hey guys, you want some dog milk?
No.
Sorry, couldn't. If I had to suffer, so do you.
Did the mic even pick up my no?
It did.
Okay, good. Because no, that was horrible.
I'm curious if anybody.
Can we go out of recording mode now? Or are we still?
Hold on. I'm looking to see if anybody posted about the fact that we talked about this yet. Nope. Okay, we'll go out of recording mode. I don't even have words.
Make it end. Get it off the screen, please. Thank you.
I don't have words, guys. I'm really sorry.
I even had an emotional support goth bunny to hug, and it didn't help.
I literally don't have an answer. How is it rated mostly positive? Because it's a Devolver Digital title. Devolver Digital has a lot of good will built up. Cult of the Lamb. Okay, guys, okay? Let me read some of the games that Devolver Digital, maybe you guys don't know how many they're involved with. Okay? We have time, so.
We have plenty of time.
Devolver Digital Games. Hotline Miami, The Plucky Squire, Katana Zero, Cult of the Lamb, Death's Door, Enter the Gungeon, Gris, Inscription, Loop Hero, Neva, Angerfoot, Broforce, The Talos Principle 2, Children of the Sun, Disc Room, Gato Roboto, Hotline Miami 2, My Friend Pedro, Reigns, Return to Monkey Island, Downwell, Pepper Grinder, The Cosmic Wheel Sister, Wizard with a Gun.
And more.
And more. Let's see. What else do we have? Human Fall Flat, Baby Steps, Stick It to the Stickman, Skate Story, Forest Strike, Tenjutsu, Professors, Astroneer Glitchwalkers, Neva, The Plucky Squire, Sumerian 6, The Crush House. Hold on, I'm going to the next page. Phantom Abyss, Sludge Life 2, Bleak Sword, Enter the Gungeon, House of the Gundead, Gunbrella, Reigns 3 Kingdoms, Mixed Pixels 3, Return to Monkey Island, Demon Throttle, Card Shark, Trek to Yomi, Weird West, Terra Nil, Tentacular, Shadow Warrior 3.
And
Serious
even
Sam,
more.
Suburban Mayhem. I'm looking for other ones to see if I can find anything else that people will know. Serious Sam 4, Game of Thrones, The Tale of Crows, Carrion, Exit the Gungeon, Serious Sam Classics Revolution, Witch Eye, Gorn, Ape Out, Observation, The Messenger, Genital Jousting. Apparently, didn't know that one.
That sounds gross.
Yeah. Block and Hood, Strafe, Stories Untold, Shadow Warrior 2, Mother Russia Bleeds, Omnibus, Enter the Gungeon, Ronin, Not a Hero, Titan Souls, The Talos Principle, Shadow Warrior.
I feel like you're repeating some games.
There are some different ones, but like this is literally a developer who is literally involved with a lot of games, and I'm really sorry. Look, I am really hoping that they're not directly involved. I guys, to reassure you all, okay? I'm a huge fan of Cult of the Lamb. I dug into a bunch of the games, okay? Especially the recent ones. As far as I can tell, there is no Sweet Baby Inc. involvement. Okay? As far as I can tell. And you guys know me, I do my research. I specifically made sure to look. Okay? I really wanted to do... Why does it sound like Fast Make Gift Games? I'm just repeating. I'm reading literally from their website. I'm literally on the website. There's 10 pages of games. You could read it all there. But it's concerning, guys. Like I looked at it and I was concerned. I quickly made sure to take all my time to look through it. So again, there is nothing that I can find that is Sweet Baby Inc., at least of the current games. There might be more in the past. I can't determine it, okay? But for what we know, 100% we can determine that Nuriel, the people who behind Reigns, made this game in conjunction with Sweet Baby Inc., and that it was published by Devolver Digital, who made Cult of the Lamb and many other games. And that's an unfortunate fact. I really hope they know what they're getting into. I really do. Or maybe they don't. I hope they don't know what they're getting into, so we can kind of like, I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't know. But it's not just one Sweet Baby Inc. person. It's two. There's a former Sweet Baby Inc. employee there. And I'm pretty sure there's another game that I'm looking into that also has Sweet Baby Inc. involvement. They think that they are hiding very well. And I've told people this more times, okay? I'm going to mention this directly, okay? So people can quote me on this, okay? I'm going to be blunt. I'm not going to give you any specifics, okay? But I'm going to be very, very blunt with you guys, okay? We have an insider in Sweet Baby Inc. I am not making this up. We have one, okay? They will never find who it is, and that's good. But we have an insider at Sweet Baby Inc. I get fed information all the time. I can only give you guys so much. So to any Sweet Baby Inc. people watching, because I know you watch, I've been told. If you're wondering if you have a leak, you do. But I don't need information from a leak. Okay? I'm saying that, you know what? I can find you even if you try to hide. You're not going to hide your games. If you really want to win people over, which is going to be a difficult job, but if you want to, here's my advice. Stop hiding your games. Come out. Be transparent. You won't, because you know you're doing something wrong. If you really feel that you are doing nothing wrong, then there's no reason why you should hide. You can claim harassment, all that stuff, but here's the deal. Hide yourself. Hide your families. Makes sense. But you don't have to hide the people you're working with or their games. There's no reason. Unless, of course, you're doing something wrong.
I mean, you have a good point.
That's all I'm going to say. If you're doing something wrong, you have to hide it. If you are not doing something wrong, then guess what? You shouldn't have to hide it. And I'm going to tell you guys, aside from the firing of Chris Kindred, I say this all the time, Sweet Baby Inc. has had zero repercussions. Zero. Okay? They are putting their nose to the grindstone and continuing to work. Okay? And I want to clarify, there was an article that came out from Grant Roberts, who is a person who used to work for Sweet Baby Inc., and he said the exact same thing a day later than I did. I said it in a video the day before. So I already clearly, if you wondered if I had an insider, that should tell you plenty. If you go look at the article and you go look at what the video that I put out a video the day before, and in the video I said the exact same thing, that they haven't been hurt. And it's going to make you guys feel terrible. They have about 30 games yet to come out.
Yeah, so we're going to have to probably, our master is very likely going to keep finding them.
Look, I can only do so much. I will be honest here, guys. Like, all I want is transparency. I think these people can have their games in whatever little corner they want, but trying to push it into mainstream stuff and pretending it's not happening, that's ridiculous. Okay?
Yeah, but you're also so good at research that you're bound to find at least one more.
Oh, I'm sure I'll find more. But again, the thing is, they don't know just how involved I am. I can get a lot of information. Okay? The only reason I haven't exposed more is because I'm not allowed to currently. Okay? But I know a lot more than I'm supposed to know. Okay? But I'm just going to say this, okay? You don't have to hide anything if you're not doing something wrong. If you're doing something wrong, you can claim harassment, whatever you want. There's not an excuse. There's not an excuse. If you want to win people back, be transparent. If you can't do that, you can't do that. And you know what? I'm only one person. I'm going to do my best to keep exposing things because I believe transparency is one of the most important things that we need. And if these people refuse to be transparent, I'm going to make them be transparent. But I'm only going to do so much, guys. Okay? I'm going to keep pushing, but I'm going to tell you what, and I'm going to tell you this. I've been told multiple times by people who I know who either have people who work at YouTube or whatever, they're not very happy with our channel. Very not. Whether it was the bot stuff or it was the Sweet Baby Inc. stuff, they're not happy with our channel.
It certainly, well, we know it started with the bot stuff, but some of the Sweet Baby Inc. stuff is also really hitting us hard. So,
should I give them another exclusive, honey? I can.
Oh, what exclusive is this? Do I know it?
About EA?
Oh,
I can drop it right here, right now.
Who wants to hear some insider information?
I can drop a gigantic scoop about EA right here, right now.
Do it.
Let me know if you want me to, because I will.
We still have to catch up with the chat, too.
Yep, we got to do it. Okay. I have a EA insider. I do.
Dun, dun, dun.
And they reached out to me, interestingly, about something I covered a long time ago. You guys know that I used to cover bot stuff. Well, I covered a couple games that were involved with EA. And this EA insider saw what I was doing and brought it, and I have verified who it is. Okay, so it is a genuine insider. I'm not going to tell people who it is, but
obviously,
an EA insider specifically told me he brought my bot stuff to people at EA and said, what the heck is this? What's going on here? Right? And EA's response was, I have no idea what you're talking about. And my source told me that they were very not convinced.
He was our source was very, very skeptical of their response.
Yes. And our source said they acted extremely guilty and he was not sold on it at all. So in his opinion, they were behind a lot of the botting in regards to video games that EA works on. If there's any games out there that EA is involved with and there's bot activity around it, we pretty much have at least secondhand confirmation that it was from EA. There you go.
That it was purposeful. You're welcome, Internet.
Thank you. I've been sitting on that one for a good couple weeks, okay?
Was the perfect segue to tell it too.
Shh, don't tell you have an insider. I can tell people I have an insider because here's the thing.
We're just not gonna say who the insider is.
I am I'm confident in what I do, and I make sure. You see, I'm very smart. I may have said certain things as I was speaking about this to have made it specifically so people will have a little bit of difficulty determining who the person is. So, yeah, I get insiders. Look, I'm not going to be one of those people who just goes, look, I got insiders everywhere. You know, I get people do that, and that's cool. But this is someone I've verified. It is someone who actually is involved with DA and basically, for the most part, confirmed that a lot of the games that we have seen that I have found that is botting, you know, their games that are involved with EA, there's a very good chance that EA doesn't just know about it, they're behind it directly. Of course, I can't prove this. I can only tell you what my source told me, but I can verify the source, so I am quite confident in what I'm saying here.
Yes. All right. We should probably get back to the
Hold on. How long ago was the bot news you guys covered? Want to go watch stream and vids on it? There's a couple ones. I covered some stuff about.
Quite a few.
There's mostly Disney stuff.
We did bot stuff throughout this year, starting in February.
And we stopped, and everybody wonders, why have you stopped? Why have you stopped? Go watch.
Because bots started to attack my husband in droves.
And us. They literally are online, and they will pretend to be us. If you ever see an account that responds to you that says something like, that looks like Raven or me with like a mustache, it's one of their accounts. And it's one of their bots posting some stupid TikTok or whatever. They've been after me for months. Literally yesterday, I had to block another one.
Joy.
Literally. Here, you know what?
What is it?
Why can't I do this? Hold on.
Do what? What are we doing?
You guys want to see how bad it is? I've stopped covering bots specifically because of how bad it is. I've tried to make people aware of this, but this video only got like 484 views. So I'm gonna download it and we'll watch it. It's like 2 minutes long. We'll watch it and then we'll get to the chat. Fair?
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. But how are you going to find the beginning of the chat? There is so much chat. There's so much chat to catch up on.
I marked it with a thing. Okay, guys, you ready?
Begin.
Before anyone asks, no, this is not the bot video that I've been promising for the past couple weeks. This is a precursor to hopefully a much more in-depth video that I'm still looking into, which I believe has connections right up to the top, including in certain companies that have wide influence, shall we say, on pop culture. I'm still looking into this, but I wanted you guys to know just what I've been dealing with for the past couple months. You've seen snippets of it on Twitter, but you've never seen it like this. The bots are angry. There you go.
And that's only a fraction of them.
I get new ones every single day.
And that is why we no longer cover bot-related news.
Because every time I freaking do, I get a swarm of them after me. And yes, I know the whole...
Anytime he even mentions bots on Twitter, they come at him.
They do. And some of you know what I'm talking about. You've gotten people linking posts from me or something, or pictures of my posts in your comments. That's a bot. All right, let's get to this stuff quickly. This looks horrendous already. Crush House, I've heard of that game. We know they're crushing. The screenshots look so bad. Why is Devolver involved with this?
We wish we knew.
I knew they were trans to the game alone. Crush House game detected. Ew, they're responsible for this. The game is dead before it comes out. I play a lot of Cult of the Lamb. I do. I know.
I want to go.
As in Shadow Warrior Devolver Digital? Unfortunately so.
Yes.
Not familiar with Neriel, but I've heard Devolver Digital. Yep. Happy Hanukkah. Thanks.
Thank you.
It derails the rest of it, but okay. No, thank you. Why has God forsaken us? The Emperor protects.
Not
How
this
do you
time.
spend your souls in this game? I'm not even doing Nobody Cares. We care, clearly. I'm not drunk enough for this. I hate this. Send this back to hell where it belongs.
Hell is empty and the devils are all here.
They picked the wrong day to stop zipping glue. I get that reference. What the hell was that? How? It gets better or worse? Why? Why is this a game? Pick the wrong day to quit cocaine. I know that reference. Bowser.
No, worse.
The hand slappy thing is unreal. What? My original NES had better graphics. The story makes MILF Manor seem more legit. Boosh McFadden, I never knew you guys did live streams. Hello.
Hi. Yes, we're live every Sunday.
I'm so sure you probably left. Now, why are there butts on the screen? Yeah, he's gone. He's totally gone. This game looks like what a Bosch abortion would have given life. Oh, God.
God.
So it's a sexed first-person shooter. Yes.
A thirst.
It's a thirst-person shooter. Oh my God, that's so funny. I'm using that in the title of the video.
First.
It's gonna be.
Oh. Yes.
No, it's gonna be SBI Degeneracy Detected. New thirst-person shooter from SBI.
Sure, why not?
Or something like that. Why? What the heck is that? I'm gonna be sick. These people's calling us cooters and coomers. Oh my God, what is this? It's probably salty milk. It's so epic and random. I can't speak. It looks nothing like a 90s TV show. I know because I was there. It's not a parody. If y'all did this epic thing, there's no humor to it. I feel like is that a comment against us or for? I can't tell.
I think about the fact that it's supposed to be a parody of reality
Can I convert to Judaism? I don't want to be anywhere near these people.
It's never too late to convert, but you have to know that we are the only religion that actually discourages conversion as a test to your commitment.
Yeah. Seeing how Kim had special tastes. Yeah, I've seen enough. Stop this, please. We're cursed enough. There's a lady with a flashlight calling out Buddy every few seconds. A faint smell of skunk spray in the air. I know what happened. I'm glad the pause button obscures the booty. There's no hope. I'm convinced it's 100% someone's fetish. They want everyone to accept their BS, need more whiskey. Why are these folks so nasty? This is a horror game, right? It's a game and it's horrible, so yes.
It's horror, for sure. It's man-made horrors beyond our
The
comprehension.
lady looks like a dude. It probably is. Master, you killed us. Please stop.
If I may,
Dog milk is an allegory for something else, as if they're trying to knock people into living otherwise unsavory lifestyle. Yes, I know.
I really don't want to know, but I will just say Nostradamus was correct. We have lived to see man-made horrors beyond our comprehension.
Does Elon need volunteers for going to Mars? I platinum Dustboard and this is killing me. Okay, guys, be real. What kind of person would play this?
I have no idea.
Apparently, people on Steam has played it. It's mostly positive.
They're probably
Send
degenerates.
a code to Hypnotic. Hypnotic would have to even know about it. I don't know if he does. I know he liked my post about it earlier today.
Do you think he would play this just for the views?
Yes.
Okay, I'm okay with him suffering. What? As long as we don't have to suffer anymore.
Steam has rated it mostly positive.
I don't understand why.
Better than Platypus Milk. Chat, do not go gifting this game to TS Raven. I will not play it. I will reject it straight up with just a ha 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 no.
So will I.
Hotline Miami. So many good games and they did this. I want to make very clear, guys, there is no confirmation that Devolver has any active knowledge of this. I want to make that clear, okay? That doesn't mean they're in the clear, okay? But I haven't found any other involvement in their other games, so it seems like Nuriel hired Sweet Baby Inc. to be part of their game, and then because Nuriel already had games from Devolver, they probably just picked it up. I would assume they don't know about it. List of indie games or something. Yeah, some of them are indie. Why are we talking about Devolver Digital? Because they're involved with the Sweet Baby Inc. game. They're publishing it. It sounds like Master Making Up Games. It's not. I'm just reading from their site. This mess is just so big.
Yep. You have no idea.
Drop it. EA's in the game. I'm not dead yet. Let's keep going. Wait. The source has the authority to go push EA for a plan no matter. They lied their asses off, but he has to pull to do that.
Yep.
Yeah. Look, I'm not going to say who my source is, and the reason I'm saying certain things is because that's going to make them completely annoyed with me, and they're going to have no idea about it. But I've known this for a while, but I'm not concerned. It's just, but I'll tell you, yeah, they did directly ask, like, what the heck are you doing? And they're like, oh, nothing. It's not a problem. I play Gothic Spy in attack mode. I'm sorry I'm late, peeps, but yeah, the bot work is still missed. I don't get why you don't at the moment. I get why you don't at the moment, but the work is indeed missed.
Well, we're tired of getting harassed for it.
Wait, did they steal my Master of the TDS beam? No, they did it before you. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, that's every day, guys. I get a bunch of those.
It's quite exhausting.
How does this work? There's a program where AI set up to automatically spit these posts out. Are they paying some portion on these accounts? So this is a network involved with missing and murdered Indigenous women. Don't even ask. I don't even know much about this. But I took down the VNXNet, and because of that, these people, I guess, are friends with them or the same people, and so they've put me onto their list of people to be attacked. And so every single day, I get posts from these weirdos in my comments, spamming my posts. And I've made posts about it, and I just stopped because I just got tired of it. Like, literally, I made posts about just Superman recently, right? And we got bots on that post. So, like, they come after me every time I mention bots. They come after me every time. And they don't just attack me, guys. They come and they take our videos and re-upload them onto YouTube and other platforms. I kid you not. I have like 10 different copyright claims things that I literally have where I can try to take down their videos that are literally says 100% copied. They literally took our videos and re-uploaded them.
And aren't we not doing so because it would dox us?
Yes, that's what they want. They want my name, and they're not getting it.
So we haven't contested them because we
I've had
don't
to
want to
block
dox ourselves.
bots over this. Get ready for 2 years of roughly a bunch of rabbis out there. Okay, are you sure you want to do this, buddy? You really don't have to.
Yeah, that's literally our conversion system.
I'm okay with him suffering. Screw this. I'm going to go play Power World. Me too. Other than play Power World. I literally will go play Power World after this, so that's what I'm doing. What did I wake up to? You guys don't sound okay. Welcome to hell.
Welcome. Yes, welcome. Actually, no. We're not in hell. We're in limbo, which in our culture
so sending
is
a copyright strike shows your name. If I would like them to take down the content, I must use my full legal name, which YouTube assures me they will not tell them about. Yeah,
which
I call
we
BS.
don't believe. We don't believe that they're not going to tell them our name, so we're not contesting the copyright claims. We can't.
Want to play
because
Power
we don't
World
want to
together? Have you friended me on Steam? I'm on Steam.
He's Umbra Flame.
Oh, okay. But yeah, you got to just give them your full name, your full legal name, and it's like, yeah, sure, you're not going to reveal it to them. I trust you two.
No,
no,
not a chance.
In good news, the new Island of Power has it on site with everything. Yeah, I love that. I've already been playing it. I've been playing it earlier today.
He's trying to make a Meowmer.
I can't find any of the dang Predator pals. I can't find them anywhere. Can I send a request team? Sure. You'll find me. It's very easy. If you type Master of the TDS, I am the only account that shows up. So literally, there's no way you can miss me. All right.
Wondering where you can find me on Master's friend list. My profile picture is the bunny chewing on a skull.
Yeah. Let's see. Anybody post about this
you
yet?
should totally co-op a Pal World game.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of multiplayer, but let me get to the super chats. We got a bunch.
Should.
Got Proxy Pal for $2. I brought beer preemptively. Fire away, boss. You sure about that?
I'm guessing it wasn't enough beer.
The Proxy Pal for $2. Not Devolver. No.
No.
They're my favorite devs. No. Yeah, I know. Lord of the Rings for $5. Steve Buscemi impression. Do you think God
stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created here on earth?
Do you think God stays in heaven because he too
I
lives
said
in
it
fear
better.
of what he's created?
Here on earth? What are you looking at me like that? I'm no loon.
The Proctor file for $2. How do you go from the Talos Principle to this? I don't know. Alana Blue for 10 NZs. I have no idea what that is.
It's New Zealand dollars.
New Zealand
Hello,
dollars.
New
This
Zealand.
game, I for the first time in my life genuinely can't even. For the $10 super chat. Proctor file, as an expert that put design sucks. I'll take your word for it.
I don't want to know how you're an expert in that.
Marmalade for $2. That's cancerous, nasty.
I'm guessing she's talking about the hot dog milk.
Diz the Jizz for $1.99. Pick the wrong day to quit battery acid. I love Airplane. It's such a good movie. We've hit the goal, but here's to all of you. Thank you, Pickle Man. Appreciate it. $10 from Leo Fisher. Bot history. The Whitechapel murderer, 1880s London, called by press Jack the Ripper. The letters police received from the press pretending to be Jack. Yep.
Fascinating.
And Cesario JPN for $2. Happy belated
Sanguinala. It's the Warhammer
Sanguinala.
40k Christmas. Happy Hanukkah to you.
One Predator Prowl on the ruins of the Island of Quartz has on it, a non-ice parts. I've tried every location. I've looked everywhere. Okay. You added me at Master. I'm pretty sure I have. I think I saw you.
He's Umbra
that I've
Flame.
added you, if it doesn't show that I added you, I think there was one person who I rejected because I wasn't sure who they were. But I've pretty much accepted everybody. So if there's someone here who asked and I didn't get a response, and you should go check. Just because if I wasn't sure, I wasn't sure. Neil friend, I'm sure you can join a game. I don't know. I'm more of a solo player. I want to play with myself.
Honey, I've played co-op games before, and you got jealous that I was co-oping a game.
I get jealous when you're doing it.
Why?
Surely you can't be serious.
If you're jealous that I co-op a game, why? Are you jealous that I'm co-oping a game? Is it because you wish you were co-oping a game?
Honey.
What? I'm just saying you should co-op.
We should stop talking now.
Sorry. I'll be quiet now.
So many quotable moments. Yep, Airplane. Yep. I need to start playing Power. It's really good. It's really good. Honestly, I like it. I wish they would fix the stupid thing with the Pokeballs. That's annoying. They made it that you can't throw them to summon pals. I think there's a mod that fixed it. Oh, that was your cue for an Airplane. Oh, okay. I had no clue. It's been such a while. Ha ha
ha. No. How rude.
Immediately unfriends. That's what you get. All right, we should get into our last thing because I'll have to make
you should check the poll. and then we should do the story and then the diagnosis.
Okay, let's see the poll. The poll has 98 votes. Can we get 100 votes? Can we get 100 votes, guys? Come on. Can we get 100 votes? 100 votes. Come on, come on. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
It's got 100 votes. Okay, smash the like button. Will Sony ever give on the Spider-Man list universe? Winning with 36% is Not Until Morbius wins an Oscar, followed by yes, Madam Web broke the timeline, then no, Venom will eat the critics, and then last but not least, yes, they aren't Craven anymore. And poll over.
Now let us tell them the story of my birthday dinner, which was delicious.
We have about like 9 minutes before we can't get shorts, and I really don't care. So
I don't think we want any shorts.
Literally, guys, the StreamYards will auto-generate shorts for you if your stream's under 2 hours.
Under 2 hours.
That's why we usually try to do it under 2 hours. But you know what? I really don't care because I hate shorts. That's the only reason I will make them is because I don't have to. So, but yeah, let's tell the story. So you guys won the goal for the story. The story is simple. Okay. I took Raven out for her 29th birthday last week, right?
Yeah, so it was last week. We went out for dinner. We
longer.
had our stream early because we had dinner reservations at a very delicious and popular restaurant.
Yes. And so they asked us what kind of drinks we wanted. And we got good food. But we asked what kind of drinks. And I was like, I want some iced tea. And I figured, look, I'll be honest. I like Snapple iced tea. So I figured that's what they would give me. They didn't. They gave me actual iced tea.
They gave him Lipton iced tea. That's what it tasted like to me.
Which is fine. But I stupidly, when they asked me for whether I wanted sweetener, I said no, I was fine. And I took a sip and it was disgusting. So I decided, oh, it came with a lemon. I'll squeeze some lemon into it. So I did. It didn't make it taste any better. I wrung out the entire lemon. It still didn't taste better. I waited for the ice cubes to melt and it still didn't taste better. So I ended up drinking water instead.
Master doesn't like drinking water. I don't know why, but he just doesn't.
I like drinking water at bed, but I prefer to have like tea, iced tea or something like that. So for me to completely like go away and like be like, I was picking up water
instead of his iced tea
at her and going, tasty water. Delicious. The best water I've ever had.
Seriously, that is significant for Master. It's so funny.
Yeah, and so the entire time I was just taking, every once in a while I'd take a sip of water, make a face at Raven across the table, and she'd start laughing. But I can't do regular tea, like hot tea. Iced tea I can.
I asked for hot tea, and it was actually pretty good.
Snapple is not tea, you're spoiled. Well, yes it is. I want tea. Leave me alone.
I have a whole box full of teas. You can turn them into iced tea if you wish.
Blech.
But the breakfast in Paris with lavender is delicious. Literally the best tea I've ever had.
Is, and I don't like it. I don't like regular hot tea. Raven doesn't actually like iced tea, which is kind of funny. I like iced tea. She likes hot tea.
Oh, I'm always cold and you're always hot.
Well, you're always hot too.
Why, thank you.
And
no,
but
I know, but I'm literally part reptile.
Sure.
What?
Okay, so that's the story. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let's get into the diagnosis, because maybe Master Growing, how much sugar is that for? Leave me alone. I'm allowed to have my iced tea and I like it.
That's why we get the sugar-free one.
Doesn't help, honey. Okay, let's get into the diagnosis and see maybe we can get done in time still to get shorts. I don't really care.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think there are any shorts we want to take away from this one.
Nope. I
Not at all. Let's get into the diagnosis.
Okay, let's go into. Oh wait, we should also check how many people are watching on Odyssey 3.
It went up to 3.
There were people. There's someone here.
Is someone commenting?
Yeah, but for some reason it's not showing up in the chat.
Oh, fascinating. What did this person say?
I'm so sorry. Kalo GL, I do not know why it
didn't show up in our StreamYard chat.
Didn't show up. Slay of the Lamb. People are maybe I comment? Did I read some of the responses? They're not showing up in the.
I have no idea.
It should. I don't know why. It's not showing up in here. I do apologize. I see your comments. I will figure out what's wrong with it, or I won't. But I'll try to figure it out. I apologize. But yeah, we got one more super chat. Only tea I know is Picard's Earl Grey hot. Okay, let's go into the diagnosis of the week.
Yes. And now it is time for the diagnosis of the week,
where we take events from the week and relate them to a mental illness.
Because Hollywood is full of them, and you should be aware.
And we have an interesting diagnosis for this week.
Do tell.
So the diagnosis for this week is moral licensing.
Please explain.
So moral licensing refers to the psychological phenomenon where individuals or groups justify questionable behavior by relying on past good deeds or perceived moral superiority. This mindset allows them to push boundaries under the belief that their prior actions excuse unethical or controversial choices.
In relation to today's topics, with My Hero Academia Vigilantes, moral licensing is exemplified as the series builds on the success of the original anime and the manga's positive reception, aiming to maintain momentum and fan interest by expanding the universe.
With Madam Web, moral licensing is exemplified as Sony blames critics for the film's failure while excusing poor execution by pointing to past successes, deflecting responsibility for its declining Spider-Man spin-offs.
And with The Crush House, moral licensing is exemplified as Sweet Baby Inc. hid their involvement in the game, raising questions about whether its degenerate themes are truly satire or something more concerning.
And that's why we feel this is a great diagnosis for this week.
Indeed.
And I want to give a shout out again to Kalo GL, who says, no problem, I filled your Odyssey chat for you. I appreciate it. I do not know why it didn't come over here. This is the first week we've done Odyssey.
Yeah, maybe we need to program our StreamYards to actually pick up the Odyssey chat. Because I know it sometimes doesn't pick up the Twitter chats.
I have it doing for all destinations. I don't know. You know what? Now it makes me worried on Twitter. If I go and I check and see, hold on. If I go look and see the broadcasts, is anybody typing in the comments here? No, I don't see anything. Okay, so it must be something wrong, hopefully. So someone's already making memes about unsweetened iced tea. Okay, great.
Joy.
All right, but we're going to finish off, guys, because we have videos to make, and I got to get this stuff out there. But thanks, guys, for being here and dealing with the crazy weirdness. We'll be making a video in particular about this stuff with Sweet Baby Inc. I'll probably try working on it tomorrow, so it'll probably be out tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for all for being here. We appreciate you. We'll see you guys again next week, and it will be a brand new year. Let's kick off next year with a bang, guys, okay?
Yes.
All right, so let's see if I can end it. Let's see if it ends before we will be able to have shorts. It's only a minute away. I doubt we're going to make it, but let's see.
Yeah. Oh, well.
All right,
Good night,
guys.
everybody.
Good night.
TikTok, the stream ends with midnight chimes. Pixelated therapy, cross digital lines. Hit subscribe for the void to make sense. Comment your woe as a form of recompense. Like the shadows merge in the twilight's haze, our channel's a refuge, a weird therapy maze. Campaign and shrink, we got you fam. Laughs and guidance in this goth jam. Like the video break, the algorithm style, share with your crew. Escape life's hell, from spooky memes to advice obscure. Here's your dark solace of humor as a cure. Own the night with our ghastly delight. Vendor of laughs in the negative light. Darker than your overcooked roast. Sub to the channel that you love the most. Belt holes, it's the end time fair. But your issues, leave them right there. Strings of crypt, bury your dread. Return tomorrow for the undead.
I think it was Dostoevsky who said, "Later,